Well, it's dark. I'm Muddy, and we like to bury the tractor. Like to bury her over here. Welcome back to Mid-10, y'all. Old planter's folded up. We finished that filled up last night. So, we gotta get on the road. Get our brake locked. Flashing on, flashing. We got 3/4 tank of fuel. We should be good to roll. Set y'all up here, that way y'all can watch out for me. At our first stop for today, made it successfully. There's how you say that word. Gotta unlock my wings. Gotta re-engage the wheels down here. A little lubrication on the chain. We've been through a little bit of mud. Put this thing in here. Look. Oh, come on, chain hole, you about out? Flip this one. Flip. And we forgot to unlock our wing. Check our settings. Let's see, we are on 3527. 3527, which is 31.7, about 32. It's about 32,000. I think that's where, I think that's what I got to the market. Put our switch. Right around. And you climb out one more time. Got to unlock our wing cylinder. Put a pin in. We're good to plant. Monitor's on. We'll pull forward just a little bit right here until the monitor quits beeping. That way we know the fire's charged up. There we go. Monitor is charged. Well, I mean charged. My seed cells have seed in them. Because the way the plates, the way this thing works, it's a vacuum planter but it's also ground driven. So the ground drive, which is what we activated on them two wheels, it turns all the seed plates, but then the vacuum pulls the vacuum and pulls seed against the seed plates. So when you first start for the day, the seed plates don't have any seed vacuumed into the little seed spots. So you got to drive just a little bit to get the charge up. Or you have to pull the vacuum and hold the seed on there. And so our vacuum gauge, we're running about 9 right now, maybe 8 pounds vacuum. We need to run about 10, but this will be hitting 10 here pretty soon. There's no need to be turning it up. I can just run it like it is. By the time we get probably the first pass this little fill footage, it'll be charged up. Square up an extra yard. And we're rolling. Check the time. Yep. So they got this tiny little filter here to plant. If you look through the trees, you can see more burned down stuff down there. That is the same fields on it, the same. Through the trees are fields that go to this farm. However, to get to it, you go down the road and cross the creek. Creek crossing is washed out. So we will have to come through a different farm to get there. Change of scenery. Got to get more seed. Yeah, this is mine. $14 bags. All right, we got all our stuff. Last the seed prep farm, got planter tarts. We're gonna get on the road and go back plant some more corn. Yeah, we got back, set back here, tender trailer. And there's slinging some fertilizer. And there he is over here, the big vector. He's laying the field out right now. I got my old piece of junk parked in the way. If he runs that little spot right there, other side of that wash, I will plant that first. Yeah. We'll wait. We'll watch him. We'll wait and watch. And I'll have my sandwich. Oh yeah, he's gonna run that little area out down there. So here I have my sandwich. And we'll go plant that spot. So he's about to get that little area over spread, so I'm gonna start in this corner and we'll plant it over there. That way, he can probably have about the rest of this spread by the time I get that little dab planted. Gotta fill my planter book out. That way, I know what I'm doing. Let's see, we get backed up here into our corner, squish this bug. Dropping the darn trees. Time to limb up the edges of the field again. Yeah, dang it. I got a road opened up. Got a gauge wheel plug. Alright. That plug is probably from where that other field was a little bit wet. Yep. A little bit of mud in my gauge wheel. Shouldn't have that problem down here though. Got him clean. Try this again. Too close to the edge. I remember I oversprayed. I don't get them eating iron trees, so they can go up and hang out in your eyes. Look at there, he's back up front again. See? We can cover a lot more ground than I can. We're doing a good job. Taking his time. No other marker arm now. Coming to the pond on our waterway. We got both marker arms now. Right here on the corner of the waterway. This way I can plant this side and also go, I can come back and jump off Mark Plant side and go down the other side of the waterway. I might have got it tricky. Whatever. Yeah, that's pretty. I got a pretty good turf here, boy. All right, looking back too far. Pretty much not forward enough. There goes Jesse. He's headed back up to the farm with a little punter. So Jesse's taking a little punter back up to the farm, gonna park it. He's gonna get the sprayer. And he's gonna move back over to where we were planting at and spray all the bean ground over there. Then you know, if things go as planned, which they never do, we'll be planting some beans next week. Probably won't be. Maybe the end of next week. Now we'll just have to see how things go. Alright, this is for a more Todd right here. So this is where I was pushing some privets over. And then I got a good one right here. Here it is. So the one with all the dead leaves, if you look higher, it's still got green leaves up there. That is a privet bush. Them things are a pain, man. Pain. Looks like he's gonna climb the hill, which is, wow, maybe he won't take too much fertilizer inside the blue truck. No, I don't know how he's doing it. Anyways, it's up and down that slope. That's fine. You can't tell this farm's got a pretty good road to it. About 2/3 of this farm is creek bottom. You got about 1/3 of it just that old big hilltop. Yeah, I mean, I still got to go from here all the way over to them other trees. But I got from here back to the fence, all that down there planted, back through the trees I've already planted. Got a pretty good bit of stuff covered. You know, not too bad considering. So I got over at 10, planted that little field, got moved back over here, got my truck. Yeah, maybe something to spread the fertilizer. It was like 11. I had to eat my lunch. So we didn't get rolling in this till 11. And we're like 5:30 right now. On this side, there's this big field, then there's 2 small fields through the woods. The small fields is what eats your time up. If you got all big fields, you can roll through some acres in a day. But if you got small fields, it takes a little while. Still got my road cleaners on. You can see looking back there. You can see them as they come through the residue. Right about now. Bang, bang. So what that is, I pointed out. Like there's a little pile right there. You can see a little bit bigger pile over here. That is where the creek goes all around the border of this farm. That's where the creek got up. You'll maybe see it hit that one. Barely missed it. So this stuff over here, that's where the creek got up and washed soybean and wheat stubble in little piles. Maybe we can see it hit that one. Yeah, sliced it. So let the road cleaners on the corn this year. Push these piles of residue out. I mean, drought last summer, we've been super wet all winter. It's good. Get everything built back up, and we're still wet. Ain't dried out enough to do a whole lot of nothing. But part of it. All right, we're getting closer to the end, and hair looks horrible. Male soot, look. Twins, orange shirts for the win. So we got maybe about 8 acres left. I like your orange shirt. I said I like your orange shirt. Well, we loaded up. We should be able to finish now. Better check the old cellular device. Nobody's called, that's good. Get my door to shut. Yeah, so I got 10 acres left, which I think from here back there is about 10-ish, 8-ish acres, 8 to 10 acres. I should have needed about 4 bags to finish that at the rate I'm planting. So, I just had Jesse bring 12. Don't hurt to have a little extra. Another late night. Actually, not last night. Late night last night. I think I finished about this time last night. Just starting to get dark. Days run together after a while. I know I did want to go get a haircut. Daggone, this stuff looks horrible. Getting too long like a hippie. Get this farm done, we'll be over halfway done. We'll have, I don't know, another 200 acres to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4 different farms. No, we'll be well over halfway. Yeah, we'll be like 2/3 done. Yeah, there we go. 2/3. We've got some ground cover in the last few days. Which is the advantage of keeping that old 6-road. Sitting here riding back and forth, you know, just me and my thoughts. I'm thinking, why don't I buy another 12-road? Or like an 8. You don't have to have these old big 3-bushel boxes. They could have little, you know, small as like a bushel and a half, I think. And like these 12 rows, they are too small. 12's too small, you know, you gotta have, what, 24 now? Hell, I think them's either considered small punters. So if I got 10 acres left, which I really don't because I have the inrows in, so it's probably closer to 8, it should take me maybe an hour. Because in big fields, I can cover like, you know, 10, 15 acres an hour, depending on the layout of the field. Like this one's got this hill, you know, like this. So pulling that hill kind of cuts your ground speed. So I'm like 10 acres an hour going up the hill, but I get down when it's bottom where it's flat, I can do like 15 acres an hour. But I'm not in no rush. We're just going along nice and steady. Got to remember, this ain't a race. I ain't racing nobody. I mean, other folks have stuff planted, it's up. Other folks ain't got nothing planted yet. So we're right in the middle, right in that sweet spot, right where I like to be. And I was looking back at my planting book. That's a dip I gotta fix. Looking back at my planting book, when we yielded so well in 23, we were planting right about this time. So hopefully it turns out like 23, and we don't know where to put all the corn. We don't want it to turn out like 24. You know, now we don't know how that is. Go back and watch the videos. It was horrible. Anywho, I'm gonna run a while. It's about dark enough to turn my lights on. The sun's gone down over the trees and the hill. I have a feeling I'm about to be down here replanting a little bit of this stuff. Just in there, the drainage ditch is super wet. That backfield was super wet. That's back. The backfield back there had some spots that had standing water I didn't plant, so hopefully by the end of next week I can come back with a bullet planter and finish that backfield up, or have Dad come in there and do it. I'm gonna ride for a bit. Well, it's dark, I'm muddy, and we like to bury the tractor. Like to bury her over here. Look at this mess. Hit a darn swamp spot. Yeah. I'd say it's a little wet right there. A little wet, a lot wet. Yeah, I'll have to replant that. Man. I don't know, didn't have the camera on because I was like, oh, I'm about done. I ain't 50 yards from the finish line. And it was dry until this patch right here. And it was not dry. I mean, it was not dry at all. Plugged up every darn row unit on it. I spent the last 30 minutes at the end of the field digging the mud out. But she's going again. She's a little muddy. Oh, me. Little muddy. So, I'm gonna try to finish. That spot, I mean, I might have sank down like a ½ inch spraying it, and that spreader truck drove right through it. He didn't sink down none at all, but by golly, I hit her just right. We got some biscuit to do this fall. That is for sure. Oh, man. Anywho, I'm gonna try to finish now. Oh, getting back in old blue. About 9 o'clock now, 9. Besides almost getting stuck, we got the field done. Did find a tire killer out in the field. Got it picked up. Gonna roll to the house and go get some sleep. So we'll catch up with y'all later. Like always, the good Lord willing, catch you on the flip side. Till the next.